Alright, so here's the deal. About a month ago I sprained my ankle and my god it hurt so much. And so because of that, I'm going to pass on some of that suffering to you, my dear viewer, because you deserve to share in my misery. Now, if you're looking for game development, pause the video, close the tab, unsubscribe, dislike, delete your YouTube account, uninstall your browser, format your hard drive, hit your monitor with a hammer, drop your CPU into a volcano, and meditate into a higher plane of being just to get away from me, because this is not for you. If you realize that this is as good as you're going to get entertainment-wise for the time being, keep watching and I'll tell you the story about how I once drowned to death in ace juice. Come on, it's no longer Christmas, it's like New Year's Day, but still, just give me this, okay? It was a day like any other day. I wasn't in my house. I think I was somewhere else, in someone else's house. I don't know. I can't really remember. I just know that it was sunny. There were a lot of things made of wood. It was in somebody's kitchen. There were flowers. It was a nice, cheery and pleasant atmosphere. I think someone was frying an egg or making breakfast next to me. And there was the pivotal 1-litre bottle of ace juice on the kitchen table. So for those of you who don't know what ace juice is, it's just juice with vitamin A, C and E in it, I think. I'll cut to the chase. I picked up the bottle of juice, I brought it to my mouth, and a droplet of sweat formed on my brow, and I slowly began to sip. Okay, so far so good, I thought. Everything's going to plan. A few minutes passed, and I was pretty much hydrated and had achieved my daily nutritional values of vitamins A, C, and E. I was just about to move the bottle away from my mouth, but that's kinda when things started to go awry. So I counted to 3 and moved the bottle away from my mouth. Unfortunately, after I did this, it was just pouring out onto my shirt and face, so I had to bring it in closer again. I took a quick gasp of air while I could, and I brought the bottle back into contact with my lips. I needed a new plan, and I was getting very hydrated very fast. Could I just put the cap onto the bottle that's still in my mouth? Well, if there ever was a time to find out, it would be right now. I picked up the cap, but quickly realized I couldn't just push it through my cheeks. Time was running out and I really needed to breathe, and I was still sipping ace juice. Okay, new plan. What if I pushed the end of the bottle into my cheek to stop the flow of liquid? So I just sort of shoved the bottle even further into my mouth, and that wasn't very good. It actually just made it harder to swallow, and I was really running out of air, so I decided, fuck it, if I inhale right now, I'm bound to get some air, right? I mean, some of it's going to be juice, but some of it's going to be oxygen. And not really. You don't get any oxygen doing that at all. I filled my lungs with ace juice, and let me tell you, it's not a good feeling to have sugary, acidic fruit juice in your lungs. I resisted the urge to cough, because that would have made a really big mess, and you better believe I'm not cleaning that up. Soon after that, this 1-litre bottle of ace juice was all used up. I poured the rest down my lungs since, in for a penny, in for a pound, and I put the bottle down. I laid back as things started to get kind of blurry and dizzy and weird feeling, still resisting the urge to cough with all my quickly fading energy. And at some point during this, I guess after I passed out, the person next to me, frying an egg, making breakfast, whatever they were doing, had turned around to observe me stuffing a bottle of ace juice into my mouth, and instead of trying to help me, said one last thing before I blacked out. He said, "What the fuck?"